What's going on, guys? It's me, Semi-Mong, back with a slightly less hype video than our Where to Find the Mounts videos. Today we're just going to be running through what has come in the latest update to Riders of Icarus. It's just going to be a quick 2-minute video covering everything and the new pets that have come in as well. So as you can see, if you don't have this, I think you can tick a setting to turn it off, or it just doesn't load on my laptop, for instance. You may not see all of the new updates that are here, so we're just going to run through everything on a quick note. Now, you can apply Windows updates to the game servers. I don't know what that means. The Allura shop has been added with the new pet boxes, which we'll go through all the pets in just a second. The taming requirements for Agnas and Garme have now been added, so the heroic mounts from the Agnas Highlands roster have now been added to the tamable. You can now go to the Atias Peak raid, that's where you get the materials, and now you can tame them. It's gonna be a long grind, guys. There's been a 10-minute cooldown to the megaphone added, as long as it now has been reduced by my English. I did my pet box opening and I'm so hyped. Sorry. There's been a 10-minute cooldown to the megaphone, as well as a level decrease to level 20, which should help in the adjusting of gold advertisers actually advertise on shouting within the server. So people can now shout themselves, but that still doesn't sort the problem of gold advertising shouters in region channels, chat channels, sorry. Which is kind of annoying. I hope they do get rid of that. You can also toggle megaphones on and off if you don't want to see them, but I personally am going to use megaphones to try and find players for big groups like the raids or matron runs if I haven't got any guild members online. So yeah, there's been more channels added to the Agnas Highlands. This is probably because at the current time you're in that Agnas Highlands for a good chunk of your leveling before you get sent to the Sea of Agnas, and then you get sent back there. So overall you're mostly in the Agnas Highlands, so there's going to be a lot of players there. They've just added more chat channels so people can chat more, I guess, and you can fit more players in. The region name font display has been updated. Okay, so they've added a new font. New achievements for defeating Atias has been added, and Ocean's Cool is actually the material name for what you need to actually tame I believe it's Gilded Benthic. So whether you have to complete Atias and do the achievement to get Ocean's Cool, or whether Ocean's Cool is a separate drop and they've just used the same name, who's to know? So I've seen people with the Gilded Benthic, so it is possible. People have run it and they've got an Ocean's Cool before this has been added, so I'm guessing it is an item. The curse filter has been updated, blah, I don't care. You can now block people by left clicking on name, as long as you've got you've got your friends list open, which is the keybind of O, sorry. And the drop rate for Allealed Seal Stones has been increased, so people can now easily obtain Scalada, Windrunner, because those recipes required albino ashtails, I believe. Yeah, it was albino ashtails, and they're elite mounts themselves, and to seal them up is insane. Like, elite seals go for 13-14 gold, which at the current state of the game, being so early, is quite a lot. And to think that a Windrunner mark itself goes for 120 gold. Both of them will now drop in price. But moving on, guys, we're just going to check out the pets. And if you haven't already, go check out our video on the pets that we got. I'm not going to point out which ones I got, but I'm telling you, we got some good ones, boys. We've got some good pets, okay? So scrolling through them, you've got 2 heroic pets. You have a 10% chance to get a heroic pet, while you have a higher chance to get an elite pet. And it's always going to be elite or heroic. I don't think you can get any commons, so it's definitely worth your time grinding out the Alloons. It costs 50 Alloons per box. So moving through them, you see you've got a spectral guy. It does give you a bit of information. I don't really I'm not going to run through it all, to be honest with you guys. If you want to see the stats on the pets I got, be sure to check out the video. But you can see, and pause the video if you want, the stats and sort of what they do. It does give you a skill roster on how it would affect you, pretty much. So like, this guy is good because it increases your invasion and gives you cooldown as well, whereas this guy is good because he gives you increased constitution and physical defense. So constitution is health, by the way, so he gives you more health and physical defense. And then obviously it shows you a level 1 and level 25 comparison. So that level 1 is just an increase. It doesn't even tell you a percentage. And then at level 25 is a 27% increase. So say you got 1,000 health, okay, you're not gonna have 1,000 health at level 25. I've got at least 3k and I'm a priest. So 3k, what's that? No, let's go back to 1,000. It's easier maths. That's at least 250 extra health. That's really good. At 10k, that'd be 12.5k. Like, that's really, really good. Like, really good. And then moving down to the elite mobs, they're slightly less effective in their skills, but they're still good. Increases dexterity, which is like dodge, evasion, and then critical hits for physical attackers, I'm pretty sure. Increases intelligence, so this would be really good for me, the Bragan Shaman. Intelligence increases magic attack, which is fantastic for priests or wizards. And going through them, guys, you can see the skills. Like, as I say, I don't want to go through too much of them, but they are insanely cool. They're just so mini next to your character. It's so cool. Like, I absolutely love it. I could not be happier with the pets that I got. But guys, that's going to end it here for the new Riders of Icarus update. Of course, in the future, we've got the level 35 level cap coming at the end of July. So get on that grind, hit max level if you haven't already, and get down to taming the mounts you want, because obviously with the new level cap increase comes a new area and new mounts to tame. So we're going to be getting on it, and if you want any of the new mounts when the update comes out, just simply request in the comment section. But guys, that's going to call it here. I was about to say, I've actually forgot what I was about to say, but yeah, thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.